Hi everyone, I'm Precious Brophy again. This is Grown Woman Conversations. I am here with my long-term permanent friend. Permanent friend that's not going anywhere, and she made sure that through the 20 plus years that she wasn't. Kimberly Allen. First, we're going to start with just telling us what you do for a living. You don't have to tell them where you work because we don't want nobody stalking you.
Well, I am a contractor for the Navy. I work in project management on the tech side of things. I'm also a videographer. My career's blooming, should I say. I'm still very new, but very excited to get my hands wet. Get my hands dirty. And then I'm gonna say I'm a writer.
Yes,
I'm a writer.
Yes. Girl, tell them about that communications degree.
Oh, I do have a degree in communications.
So, yes, you are a writer.
I am a writer.
And you do I don't know how to say screenplays.
I've done both.
Is that what it's called? Okay.
Yeah, so I did co-write.
Oh, highlight your stuff, girl.
I co-wrote one screenplay.
Okay.
And, Hulu was ready to put it on.
Okay.
But the owner of the production company wanted a theatrical release.
That's okay because that's just the beginning. You will be there.
And it's okay. The company wound up going under because that's what happens when you just don't do what God says.
But that's okay because you have a lot of great writings. Like, you're very creative, so I can't wait to see your stuff on Hulu and every other streaming.
Well, your lips to God's ears.
Yes. But today our conversation will be about low maintenance friendships. So,
my favorite.
I love low maintenance friendships, and as I said earlier, Kim and I have known each other for like a very, very long time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really recall when we met.
I think it was sophomore year.
Okay.
When you started braiding my hair.
I think I braided everybody.
You braided everybody's hair.
So,
I was like, I need my hair braided. It was like, oh, the Precious.
Sophomore year. It was sophomore year of high school. Is that how you found out about me?
Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, Precious be braiding hair. Oh.
Because my parents ain't let me go nowhere.
Just me, you, braiding hair, and Dave Hollister.
Lord, I did play Dave Hollister.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing you remind me. I did play that.
And she braided fast, too.
I did. Ooh, I was the fastest, quickest, neatest braider.
She was the one where you saw just
in high school, baby. So that's how we met, sophomore year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
And you always been such a great friend. Like, well, as a young kid, when I say such a great friend, I just see you as a stalker type chick.
Okay. It was just my love being overwhelming.
It was. But I'm playing. It was like you were very intentional about friendships.
Yeah.
Even at a young age, you were very intentional. You always made it like I have a thing of like keeping people out, and you were always
all up in your world.
Yeah, you were always curious. What I love about you is like you were always curious about who I was, and a lot of my, I'll say, a lot of my communication skills was not there, but you kept like, I was huge. I specialize in silent treatment.
Sure do.
I got a degree, PhD in silent treatment because as a teenager, you don't have the communication skills to like talk about what you're dealing with. But Kim always made sure that she let me know I'm not going anywhere when you're ready to talk. I'm going to be here for you. So Kim was always a communicator. I always thought you were one of the smartest people I know, and she's still brilliant to this day. Like, she's super smart. I always admire that about her. That she has no malicious bone in her body. Like, I always say this, obliviously, with respect, like obliviously saw the good in everybody. She did. She wanted to save the whole world, and she's the sweetest person ever. And through our friendship, because we went through high school,
two colleges,
so
some men, some cars.
Yes, we did.
Some jobs.
We did. Some jobs.
States.
We did, and we always kept in contact. I changed my number like 50 times. I blocked you, or I'm gonna change my number. But we still kept in communication. Break up to make up. We did not.
She tried to save my relationship though too. You did. You remember that time you tried to save me and my boyfriend when we was breaking up in college? You sat in the car. You was trying so hard. She was like, God, she was so good. Let me tell y'all, because she sat here and doted on me for like 90 minutes. So let me tell. Precious was the friend who was smarter than everybody realized. Precious was able to do things that most adults can't do right now. Like, she could see through the nonsense. Because she didn't say nothing. Nobody knew. She could see them like, oh, Precious just mad. Nah, you be wilding. And she just seen it. She just ain't say nothing about it. Yeah, okay. But I always just say she's always been wise. She's always been a go-getter. Like, and she was a wonderful example to have in college, because coming from my household where my parents, they gifted me a car, they gifted me my phone, like, and watching you hustle for your car, for your phone. She would leave school, go to AutoZone. Right. You something wrong with your car. Precious know a little bit how to fix it because you worked at AutoZone. But like, in everything that she had, she busted her tail for everything. There's not one thing that Precious has that is not deserving of. She's not deserving of. Like, that she hasn't earned. She's earned way more than she's actually received. But I know God will take care of that.
Thank you, friend. I did. AutoZone. I love AutoZone.
I know you did.
I did. Like, AutoZone taught me customer service skills, how to deal with the rudeness of people, how to deal with difficult clients, how to like understand, and that kind of took into my career as a counselor. So it's like nobody scared me. Yeah. Because AutoZone, you messed up somebody's parts. Listen. You gonna learn customer service
real fast. So, get it wrong.
One time I had somebody try to fight me, and jump over the counter because they just felt some type of way, and it was a female, and I don't know if I was shook or whatever, but I was so professional.
You better than me, girl.
And I was like, but I went home. I was like, wow, like, but those are like what I learned out the gutter of customer service, like dealing with difficult. So for me, I believe nobody's difficult. I could deal with any difficulty, and
because most times too, you're getting them at a heightened moment. Like, they're not, we don't know them, but for the most part, most regular people are not angry all day long.
Yeah.
And look, Sally Mae got it from me a couple times. The bank has gotten it from me. Sally Mae Navient. That's why y'all getting sued now.
Okay, let's stick on the topic of low maintenance friendships.
Yes.
So I'll start with you. Like, what do you think about like low maintenance friendships? Like, what does that look like for you?
So for me, I would say, like, how I view low maintenance friendships would be, it's more of an understanding more than it is anything. It's an understanding that I have my world, you have your world, and our worlds sometimes get together and hang out.
Okay.
But
I like that.
Sometimes worlds can be at war, like within, right? So if your world is at war, but mine is kind of okay, but you need to handle that war that's happening in your world right now. I give you space to do that, even if that means I don't know about it. That even if it means that it's not something you can come and talk to me about now, even if it means that you get on the phone and call me and ask me about how you doing, I ask how you doing, you just say it as well. At the end of the day, it's just the understanding that whatever you need to handle what's happening in your world is given. And that's just what it is. It's just, it stops at that. There's no second thought on communication. It's no second thought. Like, I know you and love you well enough to know that, well, one, if there was a true problem, we would talk about it, because she's not afraid. She's not afraid. I have called her many a times, and she's like, girl, I thought we wasn't friends no more. I was trying.
Well, it's just a checkup. It was a personal, like,
it's like, girl, you was about to not be my friend.
It was a checkup, you know. But we still, because we knew each other, like that, like low maintenance friendship is because we have a foundation. And while we're going through life, because I mean, we've been friends since the sophomore year of high school.
Yeah.
So we went through college. We went through you having
Our
your
20s,
son.
Yeah.
And then like relationships, and then moving to different states. So the communication stay there, but because we had that foundation, and because I got to know her over a course of time, and then we both like but we both made efforts to maintain the relationship, which like when we were just going through life period before the real life, like the real adulthood happened, careers, children, all that stuff, relationship, marriage, divorce, like all those things happen, baby daddy, baby mom, like all those things happened. We had a foundation. I think that's the best thing about low maintenance friendship is, where is your foundation? So because we had a solid foundation, and because we got to know each other throughout the years of our personality, our character, it was kind of easy to know that, okay, Kim is going through this right now, or Precious is going through this right now. So we would just do let's send a text, or
and
hey,
sometimes
girl.
God would be like, call Precious real fast, and it'd be out the blue, 6 months out the blue. What you doing, girl?
And is hey, this is what's going on. Wow, friend.
Right. We might be on the phone for 6 hours to make it for the 6 months, but
happens.
It happens, but it's okay. And can I get a little corny real fast and just say, I think the other part of that is just when you really love and believe you're being loved back, there's no reason to think anything less than it being what it is, which is you're dealing with something right now, or I'm dealing with something right now. So I don't have to question anything, because there is an actual real true love there, a sisterhood, or like a real love. And I feel just as loved as I hope she feels loved by me. And so I think when that part comes into it too, I don't ever have to question like any of those things, because at the end of the day, like my job is I feel like, how do I say this? I feel like especially when we get into our adulthood and stuff, life, you're trying to do and make the decisions to make your world better, to make your world peaceful, to go after your goals. And talking to me every day ain't gonna get there.
No. Definitely
it's not. And we're on two different tracks.
It might annoy me.
Okay? She's a doctor. I am a creative. So we wasn't gonna get nothing done. Okay? She got hard work to do.
PhD. not a MD. Doctor.
A doctor. Well, you got a doctorate? You have earned the right to be called doctor everywhere you go. The other doctors do it. You are a doctor.
You right.
Dr. Dede. That's who you are.
That's how much you know me. She done called me by my African name.
Dede. That's what you do.
But see, that foundation is where it gets us, is you know me as Dede.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you don't know that name, you are not my friend. But we have a foundation. We have a foundation of, this is who Kim is. This is who Precious is. And I'm grateful for the privilege of Kim still wanting me to be in her life.
No, me. And we're going to have a competition here. Because the amount of, let me just dote on you a little bit more. The amount of poop I was going through, especially in my 20s when I met Nate's dad and all those things unfold. The one thing, you were such an anchor in that moment, because regardless of how mad and justified I was, you still were like, but that's not who you are. I don't like the way you're talking. I don't like the way you're acting. This is not the Kim I know. This is not the Kim I know you to always have been, even down to the way I was speaking. You're cursing a lot. I learned all these great words from you. And
she was very smart.
We're so good at reminding me of...
You're still smart.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, like Kim
I'm trying to be like the doctor.
No, but I just got the degree. But Kim is brilliant. Like, you've always been proper English, like always been very educated. Like, we're in high school and I'm like, I gotta get a dictionary. Like, this girl smart.
And my mom
but I always loved that about you. And then being able to see that part of you in our adolescent years, and then for you to go to college, and then as you're learning yourself and things like that, and like, I'm like, wait, like, don't forget your foundation.
Yeah.
Don't forget who you are, because you were like doubting some things about yourself. And I'm like, wait, that is not who you are.
Mm-hmm.
But even in those moments, like, of we're not talking every day, we're not texting every day, we're not emailing every day or on social media every day, but it was moments where whenever I would say whenever guys
like all her videos,
wherever guys saw us fit, you know, you would call or I would call and be like, hey girl, how you doing? And that's the thing about, I would say, the benefits of having that foundation when you do have low maintenance friendship is that I know who she is, and she did not strategically stop talking to me because she have a problem with me, but to understand that she's going through life.
Yeah.
Just like I am. We're trying to figure out how to be independent, not strong black women, because we don't want that. We don't want that title.
Don't put that stigma on me. You're projecting. You're projecting.
No, we still want help. We're just self-sufficient.
I'm a damsel.
Fix my car, please.
Open my door.
Thank you. Pay these bills, okay? Okay. But all of those things is she's still becoming that self-sufficient adult to show up for herself. I think that's what it is, showing up for yourself. And as I'm showing up for myself, so the low maintenance part, I love our friendship. It's like the low maintenance part is just making sure, like, oh my gosh, when Kim call, oh my gosh, we don't talk to each other, so we gonna stay on the phone. And then it's not a, girl, why didn't you call me? What's wrong with you? We're not real friends. But it's like, my friend is that foundation I go back to. My friend is not malicious. Like, my friend, there's no malicious bone in my friend.
No.
She's going through a lot from the last time we picked up. And I'm going through a lot. And what a privilege that she got the time to give me a call, or I'm calling her to just check up on us, just to, like, you know, check in. How you doing? Girl, I see you. I'm proud of you. Encouragement. And this is what's going on in my life. You know, it's time we pray for each other. It's time where we cuss out people that don't want to pray for us. And then we fast and pray because we done cussed.
We be mad for each other. Okay. Like, girl, you don't gotta be mad. I'm mad.
Okay, that's true. So, but I think, I think the benefits, like, when people talk about low maintenance friendship, I think it's the foundation. It's in the understanding, because you mentioned understanding. Yeah. It's the understanding that your friend is also trying to show up for themselves.